Okay, our first pop.
Well, yay!
Yay!
And it works!
It works. It's not popping, but it certainly is pulsing. Mind your fingers. So it takes about, what, 10 or 15 minutes for the boiler to heat up?
Yeah.
The trick is, the boiler's really hard to make, isn't it? We had to actually put blue tack on the inside, but then we created a double, we put blue tack, creates kind of like a putty inside edge. We didn't put blue tack on both sides, but then we did a double bend on the edges, so we actually made it 80 millimeters wide, didn't we? And then we cut 10 down the sides, but then we folded twice. We folded once, and then we folded 10 millimeters in from the edge, and then we folded another 5 millimeters on that. So effectively, it created kind of like a double edge. So you get a perfect seal, don't you, Simon?
Yeah.
And make sure you put your blue tack all the way down to the bottom, so it squishes out the corners, and you get a perfect seal then, don't you? And then we just put lots of blue tack around where the straws go in, so it creates a plug. Yeah, there you go.
It's amazing!
It's our pop. This took 4 attempts to make the boiler and a burnt finger. Where's my burnt finger? There it is, look at that. Ow, that hurt. I tell you, that was glue gun, by the way, not the candle. And then we just used a plastic bottle. And as you can see, we just glue gunned the cap back on. The only thing about glue guns is they tend to melt the plastic. This particular type of plastic is very sensitive to temperature. Whereas milk bottles, which you use in that kind of, I don't know what it is, PTFE or whatever, well, not sure what, is it PTE? This is slightly different. This plastic is definitely temperature sensitive. With the milk bottle ones, it was difficult to get the right shape, wasn't it, really, for the milk bottle? So it was symmetrical. So this is the only, we thought we'd go for this one, because it was nice and symmetrical. But you can see, look at it pulsing. It doesn't make a ping, ping, ping like the other ones we've seen on.
I think it's because our can is too much expanded.
Yeah, we went after you created your 2 creases, it kind of creates a buckle, which creates a pocket, which actually generates more water inside, but that's not creating the. Oh, you can see it expanding. You can see. Oh, it is pulsing. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it pulsing. Now that's what creates the pulsing effect. Then it's the actual pocket with the water that's boiling off. It's obviously steaming off inside there, and then it's obviously sucking cold water up one pipe and blowing warm water out the other pipe. That's how it's creating the circulative system, if that's a word. Circulative.
And we're going to bring it to the lake and test it.
Yeah, we're going to go and test it on the lake. We'll put a bit of string on the end of it. But yeah, that is our first successful pop. Yeah, you can definitely see the whole thing pulsing. That's the boiler is actually pulsing.
I might just blow it out.
Yeah.
Will I blow it out?
Yeah.
Will I blow it out?
Yeah, you can blow it out now. Really good.
Because it's
wait till it comes
blocking
back.
it.
Wait until it comes back around. Yeah, so the dimensions are the same, 180 millimeters in the length, but instead of 60 millimeters wide, we did 80 millimeters. Then we cut a 10 millimeter strip down to the middle on one side, and after that, as we did a double butted, I don't know what you call it, but it's effectively bend it twice, and that creates a much better seal than we're using sellotape blue tack, and that actually isn't water resistant, is it? So we found it didn't work.
My blue tack that I used in Bulgaria was much better.
Right.
Much better.
Yeah, because that was thumbtack, and you say it hardened, didn't it, under heat? Whereas we discovered that this just blew out the blue tack. So we did use the blue tack, but because we created a double butted effect, we bent twice on the edges. It forces the putty, effectively it's like a putty, into the seam, so it self-seals itself. And of course, being it double butted, bent twice effectively, that is enough to create a good pressure seal. And that is the trick Just don't burn your fingers on the candle and look out for glue guns.
Also-
Alright, that's the Atkinson & Son Pop-Up
Mark IV, probably the best pop-up in the world.
Now just wait for that candle wax to settle
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
done.
Okay, bye y'all.